Now, we have done Hasselback potatoes on this channel before. I made them alongside a glorious fish and chip dish, but today we are taking them next level. These are Hasselback potatoes, Croque Monsieur style. Beautiful crispy potatoes, lots of gorgeous cheese, a bechamel sauce, a little bit of ham over the top. You can't go wrong. And it starts off by making these beautiful little babies nice and crisp. And to do that, I have a little technique, which is what most people who make Hasselback potatoes do, but you basically put your baby potato, I want to say in the well of a wooden spoon, and then using your heel, you're going to rest that on the edge of it, and then you're going to take nice little sharp slices. By slicing it in the well of the spoon, it means that you don't cut all the way through, you just get this lovely sort of wafer thin potato look that all stays together. So basically you got to do that with quite a lot of these potatoes, and once you've got that done, we're going to tumble these into a roasting dish and get them roasted off in the oven. Now, it does take a little bit of time and effort, but getting those really thin slices is going to result in super crispy Hasselback potatoes. So take your time with it, and eventually you will have a tray filled with these little beauties. Now, you can drizzle these with melted butter, but equally they work with a touch of oil over the top. And you want to give it a generous coating just so that a little bit of that oil works its way down into those little cracks that you've created. To this, we're going to add a generous pinch of salt. We've got a crack of black pepper going in here. And just for some extra flavor, I'm going to add in a few sprigs of thyme just to give it a little bit of extra flavor. Get that in and around, and then just get your hands in there and mush them all up. The smell of that thyme is just so wonderful, and thyme and potatoes, they just work incredibly well. I like to think of them as flavor friends. These are now going to go into the oven and they're going to roast up, and actually a good tip is to make sure that you have the slices faced upright so that they crisp up. Right, we are in business. These now go into the oven at 200 degrees Celsius, that's about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and they're going to cook off for about 50 minutes, just until they've gone really crisp and golden and those little crispy edges are splayed out and look fab. Straight out of the oven, these little beauties are ready to rock, and you can eat them just as they are, served alongside a whole host of different things, but we are bringing these Hasselbacks next level, my friends. We are making them a croque madame, and if you haven't had a croque madame, no, we're doing them croque monsieur. Croque madame is when you put the fried egg on top. I'll leave a link, we've made it on the channel before. Either way, croque monsieur is this wonderful combination of cheese and a little bit of bechamel sauce and a touch of ham. I have a touch of bechamel sauce. It is a super simple combination of a roux, a little bit of milk, and you essentially get this gorgeous, rich white sauce. To this, I'm gonna add a touch of Dijon mustard just for extra flavor. We're gonna get in there and mix this up. And then this little hit of bechamel is going to sit over the top of each and every one of these gorgeous little creamy Hasselback beauties. Right, a little bit of bechamel on each single one of these. I'm now going to take up a touch of prosciutto. You just want to drape some of that prosciutto across the top of each one of these gorgeous little Hasselback potatoes. And you can imagine you've got that salty hit, you've got the crispy potato, you've got the creamy bechamel, and then that hit of ooey gooey cheese on top. This is going in the right direction. We are bringing them next level, so it's a sprinkle of Gruyere cheese and some Parmesan over the top for that hit of sharp saltiness from the Parmesan cheese and that beautiful stringy nuttiness you get from Gruyere. These are now ready to go into the oven. They're actually going under a hot grill just until that cheese is melted and the ham is slightly crisped up. This is Hasselback taken to the next level. I mean, look how gorgeous they look. Melting bechamel, you have beautiful little crispy bits of prosciutto, you have that cheese, you have the crispy Hasselback. I just need to get a knife and fork and get in here and try and make this work. Look at that stringy cheese, that little bit of prosciutto, oh my goodness. I have a feeling this is gonna be really hot, so give me a moment. See, you have Hasselback, so you know the flavor, and you have all that crispiness and then that kind of soft tenderness in the center. But then you bring it to a point where it has melted cheese dripping down into those crispy bits. You have that salty prosciutto, the hit of all that gorgeous bechamel. I feel like I had the mission to come up with next level Hasselbacks, and I feel that now the mission is complete. They are really gorgeous, and I hope that you'll give them a go. If you want the full recipe, I will leave it in the link below, which will bring you to my website where you can get all the glorious information. Until then, my friends, comment, share, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. This is Hasselback success right here. We have, I mean, come on, just look at them. They look fantastic. They are really, shut up, you